Right from the very start, Emmanuel Bacosa knew who his father was. His mother, Joanna, never hid the truth. The father of her son was none other than the boxing legend, Manny Pacquiao. Looking at Eman, the resemblance is truly undeniable. Joanna and Manny had a relationship back in 2003, and Eman was the result. But despite knowing this truth his entire life, it took a long and winding road for him to get the full recognition he deserved. For 10 long years, Eman didn't see his father. He grew up in Tagum, Davao del Norte, always aware of his famous lineage, but distant from the man himself. Imagine turning 18, knowing your father is a global icon, yet feeling like a world away. Finally, in 2022, the long wait came to an emotional end. Eman, who was then 21, had just returned to the Philippines after spending 5 years in Japan, where he studied and even started his own boxing training. The timing was perfect for a reunion. Recalling that life-changing day, Eman shared how it all unfolded. He said, "We visited my dad, and he let us in. Then my dad hugged me tightly. The first words Manny said to him were, 'I missed you, son. I haven't seen you for such a long time.' Eman hugged him back, fighting back tears of pure joy. It was a moment 10 years in the making, a decade of waiting culminating in a powerful, heartfelt embrace. He was finally, truly, with his father. But this reunion was more than just a happy moment. It was a moment of healing and deep understanding. It wasn't that Manny had completely denied him before, but the full, public acknowledgement just took time. In that private meeting, Manny asked for his son's forgiveness, and Eman, with a maturity beyond his years, gave it freely. He told his dad, "Dad, I understand your situation. What is important to me is that I get to be with you and that you support my boxing career." For Eman, that was all that mattered. Now, you might think the son of Manny Pacquiao would get an easy pass into boxing, but that's not what happened. Manny, knowing firsthand the brutal, punishing nature of the sport, actually tried to discourage his son. He saw the fire in Eman's eyes, a fire that was first lit back in 2011 when a young Eman watched his father defeat Shane Mosley. That's when his passion for boxing was born. When Eman told his dad he wanted to box, Manny's response was what you'd expect from a concerned father. "Boxing is hard," he said. "Just focus on your studies instead. I'll just send you to America." He wanted a different, perhaps easier, life for his son. But Eman's determination was unshakable. He replied, "But Dad, boxing is my passion." Seeing that his son's heart was set, Manny relented. And then came the moment that changed everything. Manny took his son's papers and signed them. But he did more than just give his blessing. He told Eman, "Son, I'll make you a Pacquiao so it'll be easier for you to rise in boxing." In that instant, it felt like all the lost years were being made up for. Eman was overwhelmed. He went to his room and just cried, thanking God for this incredible turn of events. He was no longer just Eman Bacosa. He was on his way to becoming a Pacquiao in name, as he had always been in blood. Eman's journey has recently stepped into the public spotlight. He fought on the card for the 50th anniversary of the legendary Thrilla in Manila. And now, with his father's full support and name, his path in the boxing world is just beginning. It's a story of patience, forgiveness, and the unbreakable bond between a father and a son. A new Pacquiao is rising in the ring, carrying a legendary name and a story all his own. Thanks for watching. What do you think about Eman's journey? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more incredible stories from the world of sports. See you next time.